This is the digitization and website management department. So this part is for digitization process. I can show some of our scanners. For example, this one is specially designed for like images with high quality and various file formats. Like if you're familiar with some file formats, maybe you know what is JPEG, but it's doing also TIFF formats for printing purposes. But mainly this scanner is designed for big manuscripts or big archival documents. This one, and yeah, many tasks connected with digitization are automated in the soft for this scanner. So at the moment we don't have any digitization specialist in the department. I can now show you the process itself, but you can like imagine how it's working. Yeah.
Is that the camera that like?
Yeah. So this is in our department the techniques and our devices are changing very quickly, because this is like department which works with technique, and you know that it's changing very fast. So we just put this device here as the first device. When we starting digitization process, we started with this device. The camera is fixed here. So this is a Panasonic camera. This is the first camera which we use for digitization as a department. So the digitization specialist stays here and turn the pages, and each time just take the picture of the digitization, and then the specialist took the photos and do some image processing on the photo. But now many tasks are automated with these scanners. Okay, yes, this is like the first device which we are not using now, and you can see there a lot of devices which we are not using now as well, because they're old and we have some new techniques. So yes, so this one is a microphone. Also, we have here two more scanners. They're the same model. And also, these are designed for digitizing archival and manuscripts, archival documents and manuscripts. But if you have something that is larger than this size, we are using the one I showed you. Yeah, and they have their softs. Here we have some lab. Do you know if you know what is palimpsest? In the old times, as the parchment was an expensive material, and people just wash the parchment and rewrite on this parchment again. And this camera allows to recognize underlined text. After doing that, some image processing should be done on the pictures, and only after that scientists can read what they have. We are using but this part is for scanning. And also we have here website management specialists. They sit there. Just maybe Justin can describe what he's doing here. I just can say the work he is doing here is necessary. We need this work for our intranet. And like the internal system for Matenadaran, he's doing a work which we should integrate in one of our search systems. And I think he can show.
Yeah. So right now the database is only open in this department.
Yeah.
But eventually down the line, it'll be kind of open to the public, and anyone can kind of look up digitized copies of manuscripts from wherever.
Yeah.
So for now, you can only do it at the Matenadaran. But what I'm helping with is sort of taking the AAD catalogs and just sort of cropping images of catalog entries with manuscripts, so they can use those for the database. And I'm also helping a bit with processing orders of digital copies.
Yeah, so in the Matenadaran, the service of manuscript, like for scientific, so for scientists, we are not giving the physical manuscript or archival document, but they can use only digitized copies. And in order to use some digitized copy, they should write an order. And for example, Justin just scan some of these orders and we can put it in our internal service, and we can just check which person, how many orders he or she wrote in the past, and so on. And also this cropping manuscripts catalog. In the manuscript catalog, we have short descriptions of the manuscripts, and unfortunately, we don't have text like the description. We don't have text for those descriptions, and we don't have at the moment any software which can convert to text without any issues. Because that's why we just decided to crop these descriptions and integrate in our system, that one can just write the number of the manuscript and get the description. So what Justin was doing mainly is just this cropping these documents, and he just complete some level in this work. So yeah,
that's about it.
I'm doing video.
This one's about 5,000, I think, like catalog entries. Yeah, this is like A, and yeah, it's essentially just like getting these little descriptions so they can use them in the database.
Like in the museums, they can read it.
Well, like they're building like a website, so like if you like type in like 4575, then like this description will come up basically. But right now it's not like done. It's not like open.
You scan this, it'll be on the computer, and you just
Yeah.
And this is an entire index of captions.
Yeah, this is one of them. Like there's a few.
I've already compiled it to this, and it's just digitized.
Yeah, and this is just one with short descriptions. There's I forget which one, but one of them has like very long like whole page.
Complete the work which is Justin is doing. We want to have here also a short description of the manuscripts.
Oh.
A picture of the short description.
So
and the pictures looks like they're here. And, we
I
don't
think
have.
they're on that computer.
So it's like a small description here, and we can obtain. We can get not only information where is the digitized copy, but also what content has this manuscript.
Okay.
And
but you do the search by the number, not the content.
yeah, at the moment only by the number, and the problem is because so what Justin is doing, he is cropping this here. You can see each manuscript has its description.
Its number and description.
Yeah, we don't have text, and we cannot search in these files.
Okay.
And the fastest solution in order to integrate this book, because these books are very usable here, to integrate it in our system, we just cropping all this description, and if one searches 73,
Exactly, this one you give it a quick
we can show this person this description.
Okay, I see.
So yeah, this called like short description list. I don't know how to translate it because we have two types of catalogs of manuscripts: short and large. So those black books you see, these are like large descriptions. For example, in this volume we have more than 5,000 descriptions, but in one volume, black volume, we have only 300 because their descriptions are bigger. Yeah, but fortunately we have texts for large descriptions, and in the future we want to